Hello and welcome to the Pleasure Academy. If you've ever wondered what truly impresses young women about older men, you're in for an insightful ride. Today we're exploring the fascinating research-based qualities that make mature men uniquely attractive. Segment 1. Confidence over cockiness. Confidence is timeless, and for many young women, it's one of the most magnetic traits an older man can possess. Unlike cockiness, which comes off as arrogant or insecure, confidence in older men stems from life experience and self-assurance. It's evident in their posture, tone, and decision-making. They're not seeking validation. They've already earned it through trials, failures, and growth. This kind of assurance offers emotional safety, a sense of stability and reliability that younger men often haven't yet developed. Confident older men can also handle disagreements with calmness and maturity, a trait many women find deeply attractive. Their confidence isn't loud, it's quiet, composed, and commanding. This distinction often sets them apart in the eyes of younger women looking for emotional depth and reliability. Confidence makes older men stand out, not just in love but in life. Segment 2. Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is another standout trait in older men that young women deeply value. This refers to the ability to understand, manage, and express emotions in a healthy and constructive way. Older men often have had more time and life experience to refine this skill. They know how to listen without immediately offering solutions, how to validate someone's feelings, and how to remain composed even in emotionally charged situations. Young women are drawn to men who can provide emotional support without judgment or ego. An emotionally intelligent man knows when to speak and when silence is more powerful. He can sense the emotional state of his partner and respond empathetically. This creates a relationship dynamic based on respect, understanding, and maturity, qualities that many women seek but don't often find in younger counterparts. Segment 3. Purpose and direction. One of the most appealing qualities older men possess is a clear sense of purpose and direction. By the time a man reaches a certain age, he usually knows who he is and what he wants. This clarity is incredibly attractive to young women who may still be navigating their own life paths. A man with purpose exudes stability and focus. He's not easily distracted or swayed by fleeting trends or peer pressure. Whether it's a thriving career, a passion project, or a life mission, his commitment to something greater than himself is compelling. This strong foundation becomes a source of inspiration and safety for a younger partner. It signals that the man is grounded, forward-thinking, and emotionally evolved. Women often find reassurance in a partner who knows where he's going and is already well on his way there. Segment 4. Good communication skills. Communication is the cornerstone of any successful relationship, and older men often excel in this area. Through years of experience, they've learned how to articulate their thoughts clearly and listen actively. Good communication isn't just about talking. It's about being heard and making your partner feel heard as well. Older men are often more skilled at having tough conversations without escalating into arguments. They know the importance of timing, tone, and empathy in communication. This ability to navigate dialogue with grace makes them stand out to younger women who may be used to more reactive or immature communication styles. Whether it's discussing life goals, boundaries, or emotions, older men bring a level of openness and maturity that is refreshing and reassuring. This kind of communication fosters deeper connections and more meaningful relationships over time. Segment 5. Stability and security. Stability and security are among the top qualities that young women appreciate in older men. This doesn't just refer to financial stability, though that can be a factor. It's also about emotional and mental steadiness. Older men have generally had more time to build careers, savings, and emotional resilience. They tend to be less impulsive and more consistent in their actions and decisions. For a young woman, this can translate into a sense of safety and predictability in the relationship. Knowing that her partner is dependable, emotionally available, and capable of handling life's ups and downs provides a comforting foundation. Stability is also reflected in lifestyle choices. Older men often lead balanced lives and prioritize long-term well-being. This reliability contrasts sharply with the unpredictability sometimes associated with younger partners, making mature men an appealing choice for those seeking depth and security. Segment 6. Life experience. Life experience brings depth, perspective, and wisdom, qualities that many young women find deeply attractive in older men. Having navigated various stages of life, older men often possess valuable insights that younger individuals are still acquiring. They've dealt with personal challenges, professional setbacks, and relational dynamics, all of which contribute to a well-rounded worldview. This experience enables them to offer thoughtful advice, avoid unnecessary drama, and approach life with a sense of calm. Their stories are richer, their humor more refined, and their patience more developed. For a young woman, this can mean engaging in conversations that are intellectually and emotionally stimulating. Rather than reacting impulsively, an experienced man responds thoughtfully, offering grounded perspectives in both casual and serious discussions. This life-earned wisdom is not just attractive, it's inspiring, making older men captivating companions in every sense of the word. Segment 7. Maturity in conflict resolution. Older men typically bring a higher level of maturity when resolving conflicts, a quality young women often appreciate. They've learned that not every disagreement needs to be a battle. Instead of raising their voice or acting out, they focus on understanding the issue and seeking a peaceful resolution. Their ability to stay calm under pressure, acknowledge different viewpoints, and prioritize harmony over ego demonstrates emotional evolution. Young women may find this approach refreshing compared to the more reactive tendencies of younger partners. By addressing conflicts with patience and logic, older men foster a safer and more trusting emotional space. This mature handling of disagreements not only maintains the relationship's health but also reinforces respect and open communication. Conflict doesn't have to be a deal breaker. When managed with maturity, it can actually bring partners closer, and older men are often masters at doing just that. Segment 9. Mentorship and support. Older men often naturally take on a mentorship role, offering guidance and support without being controlling. Their accumulated wisdom allows them to provide valuable life advice, career insights, or even just emotional perspective when needed. For younger women still exploring their identity, passions, or careers, this kind of support can be incredibly enriching. It's not about power or dominance, it's about uplifting their partner with genuine care. A mature man can encourage growth, challenge self-doubt, and celebrate achievements without insecurity. This mentorship-like dynamic creates a foundation of admiration and emotional safety, where both partners feel valued. For many young women, being with someone who genuinely wants to see them flourish adds a powerful dimension to the relationship. Older men often know how to support without smothering, advise without imposing, and love without trying to control. Segment 10. Refined manners and courtesy. Manners may seem like a small detail, but they speak volumes about a person's character. Older men often display a level of courtesy and etiquette that younger individuals may not yet have fully developed. This includes opening doors, maintaining eye contact during conversation, saying please and thank you, and being punctual. These seemingly simple gestures reflect a deep sense of respect, not only for others but also for oneself. Young women often find these traits charming and indicative of a thoughtful, respectful partner. In a world that increasingly values instant gratification and casual interactions, refined manners stand out as a mark of emotional intelligence and upbringing. They foster a sense of being valued and cherished in the relationship. Far from being outdated, these gestures of respect are timeless and help older men build genuine, meaningful connections. Segment 11. Financial responsibility. Financial responsibility doesn't mean being rich. It means knowing how to manage resources wisely. Older men often have a better grasp of budgeting, saving, and investing, which reflects discipline and foresight. For many young women, this trait signals reliability and future stability. It shows that the man is not reckless with money or living paycheck to paycheck. This doesn't imply that finances dominate the relationship. It simply adds a sense of security and planning. Whether it's paying bills on time, planning for retirement, or making thoughtful purchases, financial maturity is attractive. It reflects a man's ability to think long-term, manage risks, and prioritize needs over wants. Financial responsibility can also mean being generous in meaningful ways, supporting loved ones or investing in experiences together. It's not about wealth, it's about wisdom, and young women often see this as a key marker of a mature, balanced life. Segment 12. Self-care and health consciousness. Older men who invest in their physical and mental well-being often stand out to younger women. A man who respects his health signals self-respect and long-term thinking. It's not about having a perfect physique. It's about staying active, eating well, managing stress, and maintaining emotional equilibrium. This conscious effort to age gracefully shows responsibility, awareness, and discipline. Young women often appreciate partners who take care of themselves because it reflects how they may treat a relationship, with dedication and care. Moreover, health-conscious men tend to have more energy, better moods, and a more optimistic outlook on life. From daily walks to mindful eating or regular checkups, these habits demonstrate maturity and self-love. This commitment to wellness not only benefits the individual but also sets a positive tone in a shared life journey, reinforcing the idea of growing stronger and healthier together. Segment 13. Depth and intimacy. With age often comes a richer understanding of emotional and physical intimacy. Older men tend to value connection over conquest, which translates into deeper, more meaningful romantic experiences. Young women are often drawn to partners who prioritize emotional closeness, affection, and attentiveness in their relationships. Mature men are generally more in tune with their partner's emotional and physical needs and take the time to foster trust, vulnerability, and comfort. Instead of rushing intimacy, they focus on communication, mutual respect, and creating a safe space where both people feel cherished. This depth and connection often leads to a more fulfilling romantic bond, one that goes beyond surface-level attraction. Older men who embrace intimacy as a journey rather than a goal show emotional availability that many younger women find both refreshing and reassuring. Segment 14. Humility and grace. Humility is a rare but deeply attractive trait that older men often develop over time. Unlike arrogance, humility reflects strength without the need for superiority. Older men who have faced life's highs and lows usually understand the value of grace under pressure and modesty in success. They are comfortable acknowledging mistakes and learning from them, rather than placing blame or defending their ego. For young women, this ability to be real and grounded adds a layer of emotional safety and respect. It shows a man who values growth and connection more than appearing perfect. Graceful behavior during conflict, gracious acknowledgement of others, and a calm demeanor even in stressful situations make older men naturally magnetic. Humility in older men demonstrates inner confidence, emotional intelligence, and a profound respect for others, a trio of traits that are incredibly appealing to many younger women. Segment 15. Strong listening skills. Listening is more than hearing words, it's about understanding, empathy, and connection. Older men who have cultivated strong listening skills stand out because they know how to be fully present. They don't interrupt, judge, or zone out. Instead, they engage, reflect, and respond thoughtfully. For young women, having a partner who truly listens creates a feeling of being valued and understood. This depth of communication builds emotional intimacy, trust, and a sense of partnership. Strong listening skills also lead to fewer misunderstandings and better conflict resolution. Older men are more likely to ask questions that matter, remember details, and offer meaningful responses. This attentive presence is often rare in younger relationships and can be incredibly refreshing. Being heard is a powerful form of love, and older men who listen well often win hearts not just through words, but through their silence. Segment 16. Thoughtful romance. Romance is not dead, it just evolves with wisdom. Older men often bring a more thoughtful and meaningful approach to romance, which young women find incredibly appealing. Instead of grand gestures driven by ego, they focus on smaller, deeply personal actions. Handwritten notes, remembering important dates, or creating moments of genuine connection. They understand that true romance is about presence, appreciation, and emotional warmth. Thoughtful romance reveals that the man is paying attention, not just to what his partner says, but to who she is. This kind of emotional generosity fosters deeper intimacy and mutual respect. Older men often learn over time that consistent, genuine affection speaks louder than flashy displays. This type of romance creates lasting memories and strengthens emotional bonds. For many younger women, this level of emotional nuance and attentiveness is a sign of maturity and sincere love. Segment 17. Decisiveness and accountability. Older men tend to be more decisive and accountable in both daily life and relationships. This quality often reflects years of experience making tough choices and learning from consequences. Decisiveness shows that a man knows what he wants and has the confidence to act on it, traits that many young women find reassuring. Equally important is accountability. Mature men don't shy away from responsibility. They own their actions, apologize sincerely when wrong, and make amends thoughtfully. This level of integrity creates a strong foundation of trust. In relationships, this translates to fewer mind games and clearer intentions. For young women seeking stability and respect, these traits offer both emotional safety and clarity. An older man's ability to lead with integrity and follow through on his words is a powerful expression of emotional strength and character. Segment 18. Emotional availability. Emotional availability is often the bridge between attraction and lasting connection. Older men, having had time to process past relationships and personal growth, are more likely to be open and emotionally present. They're less likely to suppress feelings or avoid vulnerability, allowing for deeper, more honest relationships. This openness helps young women feel safe, seen, and valued in the relationship. Emotional availability means being willing to discuss fears, dreams, doubts, and hopes without fear of judgment. It's a form of mature love that fosters mutual growth and trust. Older men who embody this trait show that strength includes softness and courage includes openness. For young women, emotional availability is not only desirable, it's essential. It ensures that love is not just shared but truly felt on both sides. Conclusion. Thank you for exploring this insightful journey with us at the Pleasure Academy. We've uncovered how qualities like emotional intelligence, confidence, respect for boundaries, and life experience make older men uniquely appealing to younger women. It's not about age, it's about character, stability, and self-awareness. These traits foster trust, depth, and meaningful connection. If you recognize these qualities in yourself or are inspired to cultivate them, know that personal growth is a lifelong journey. Remember, true attractiveness begins within, with emotional maturity, compassion, and purpose. Keep evolving, keep learning, and most importantly, stay authentic in every relationship you build. Thanks for watching the Pleasure Academy. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content on relationships, growth, and connection. See you next time. Until then, stay confident, stay wise, and stay inspired.